Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier, and today in this particular video I am going to share with you a very important setup what you should be configuring in your GitHub or whatever code repositories you are using, especially while working with Databricks kind of platform, right? So already in our previous video we have explored how to interact with Databricks and GitHub. So if you want to know that particular explanation, you can check the link given in the description box in the prerequisite section. Because in my this account already the setup or the integration is ready. I am not going to repeat that same process, but I am going to show you one very important compliance mechanism what we should be implementing while working with any industry standard real world projects. Okay, that is, here we are having our Databricks workspace, and suppose this is our code GitHub repository where we generally have four kind of branches. One is development, one is UAT or acceptance region, and then main or master or production branch. And whenever we need to make any feature or develop something, we generally create a branch from the development branch, and there we code, and that branch we generally call as feature branch, and then feature branch code we migrate to development, then to UAT, then to main. Like that way the flow goes, right? So here let me try to quickly do that. So for example, generally main is our default branch. And what we can do, we can take the code base HTTPS link and we can clone in our Databricks. Okay, so click on the Git folder and then paste that. So Databricks demo Git integration, that is fine, and we'll create the Git folder. Okay, so here it got created, and maybe suppose for example in the readme file, let me make some changes. Okay, so Databricks demo Git integration dummy changes. Okay, right, and that's pretty much it. I can click on main branch now, and then here I can provide some commit message, update readme file, and then here I can click on commit and push. Okay, so here you can see successfully committed. If we go back to our GitHub and if we refresh, here you will see just now the file got changed, and if you click within that, here you will be able to see dummy changes, right? So this is how generally GitHub and Databricks integration is happening, which is perfectly fine. But here is a very big mistake what I have done while showing you the demo, and that is directly in main or master or production branch I have pushed the code from Databricks. Generally what ideally you should be doing, after taking the git clone, we have to click on main branch, and then we should be creating a branch, ideally should be cloned from develop or main something. There we should be making some changes, and then once the changes are made, we should be pushing the code base to that specific branch, and from that branch to the main branch or to the development branch, we should be raising a PR, and that PR should be reviewed by another developer or member of our team, and if they find the code okay, then only it should be marched to the main or development branch, right? That is called the 4I principle, which is nothing but kind of a mechanism to ensure any given developer cannot make changes without any other person being involved, right? And this is a very common risk mitigation control used across many compliance frameworks, right? That your code should be reviewed first, then only it should be marched to some higher branch like development, UAT or master, right? So because there is no compliance setup is created, that's why directly we were able to push the code in main or master branch. But this sometimes may raise a very big problem. So we should be having certain mechanism using which the 4I principle can be tightly implemented in our code base. And how to do that, let us try to observe. So to do that, we can take help of branch protection concept available in our code repository. So in GitHub, you can apply branch protection or some rule set in some specific branches using which these kind of mistakes can be avoided. So to do that, you can go to settings tab, and here you can have the branches section, and here you can add some rule set which can be applied or imposed on some specific branch. So rule set name, here I can provide apply 4I's principle on master branch, something like that. Okay, enforce status, I have to make this active, and bypass list, no, I don't want to give some name or user IDs who can bypass this rule. Everyone should follow this one, right? And then here on which branch in this repository this rule set should be applied. So here I'll be adding default branch, and here if you see, if I just open this in a new tab, in the code base, our main is the default branch, right? So this will cover the rule set application on our main branch. That is fine, right? And if you scroll below, GitHub provides various kind of branch rules which you can apply using this rule set. So here you will be able to see an option, require a pull request before merging, right? So in this branch, directly code cannot be pushed. You should be having a pull request before merging the code. And here you can configure how many approvals will be required. So at least one approval I can write that this much will be required. Okay, cool. And then I don't want to change any other properties, and without any other changes I will create this set. Okay, it will be asking me authentication code, so I'll be putting that from my two-factor authentication, and I have given that, and rule set got created. If you go back here, you can see this rule set is applied properly. Okay, now if we go back to Databricks and dummy changes, try after branch protection. Okay, and now if we try to push the code directly to the main branch by mistake, try to push, and if I just click on commit and push, this time ideally it should fail. And here you can see beautifully it is throwing the error message that remote ref update was rejected. Make sure you have right access to this remote repository, right? So that means now we have enforced the 4i principle on our code repository, which is very vital from compliance point of view as well, using which developer cannot directly push the code to the master branch by mistake from Databricks platform, okay, or from any platform for the matter of fact. This is all what I wanted to cover. Try to implement this same concept in the code repositories, whatever you are using for your real world projects within your organization, and surely sometimes this might avoid very big disaster, right? If some developer forget to check out to some feature branch and directly try to push to the main branch, and if it get approved, your whole production system might get messed up. So this is all what I wanted to cover in this video. If you find this video helpful, then please like, share and comment. Subscribe our channel if you have not subscribed till now, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notification of our latest videos. Thank you for watching.